I moved to Toronto, I spent the longest time trying to figure out what the heck is that typeface that's on the subway walls. It kind of looks like this, it kind of looks like that. What is it? What is it? It never occurred to me that it could be something completely original. And it wasn't until like finally, I guess it was, maybe 3, 4, it would have been around the same time, I guess, that I got my Macintosh, so it would be towards the end of the 80s, that I finally realized that, yes, this is something unique. And I also realized that it was clear that the TTC didn't give a damn about it, because they were replacing it with all this kind of shit Helvetica in their restorations of the subway stations. And I just couldn't. It sounds like when I talk about my history as a postmodernist in design school and sort of bringing fresh blood into the body politic, that I was this iconoclast. But at the same time, when you think about it, I also had a real respect for tradition, and to me that's clear in the fact that the way that Edmonton decimated its old downtown. And let me tell you, I was heartbroken when they tore down City Hall. I could not believe that they would be so stupid as to tear down that building. I'm almost in tears now, but just thinking about it. Even though there's part of me that has played the iconoclast, I see there's a real need for historical awareness of where we have come from. Because if you don't know where you've come from, then you can't know where you're going to. And so I was just so saddened by the fact that the TTC did not seem to care about this clear piece of history and this clear piece of the Toronto character that was under their care that they were just ignoring. To me, unfortunately, for the most part, when you think about it, Toronto is a rather mediocre city. Its advantage is that it's a big city, and so it has a lot of flavor, but it doesn't have a character like when you think of like Chicago or New York, cities that have a character. Toronto does not have a character, but one of the few things that does give Toronto whatever character it does have is the Toronto subway lettering. And to see that following into disuse and being actually eradicated in the Toronto subways, it was really sad.